Morning everyone, exploring above, and I have just literally totally unprepared found this place to look into. It's quite difficult to see, but this is obviously a huge entrance that was meant either not to get into or out of, but I just happen to be here and it's open, so I'm not prepared. I haven't got my proper equipment, haven't got my torch as usual. However, it's open. Let's just see what we can see. Now, taking the advice of many a wise explorer, I am on my own and I'm going to be very careful. So I can see that I've clearly got a way in and clearly got a way out. But let's just have a little nosy in here and see where we can go. Look at this place. It's obviously an old fortification. Look at this door. This door is meant not to be messed with, isn't it? Look at that. Here we go. Look at those bad boys. Wow. That has got to be 8 inches thick, solid concrete and steel, with the entrance to these underground tunnels. It's very echoey in here. Look at this. There are tunnels everywhere. Look at this. I don't know how far you can see down there. Wow. What a find. Let's have a look at that in a minute. Let's go back to where we were. Look at this, guys. I can't believe I've just found this by accident. I've been looking to get some videos done and I thought, well, I'm here. Let's have a look. I'm using a really crap, what I consider to be one of my disposable torches, which I keep mainly for emergency use. Excuse me if I'm shining this around, I just need to make sure I'm not coming across anything unexpected. As you can see, this torch hasn't got a great range on it, but hopefully you can see sort of where we are. There's these huge tanks here. Wow. Very damp and a lot of condensation. Look at these tanks. Wonder what's in them. Doesn't really smell, you know, like a fuel or anything. So let's venture a little bit further. As I did mention, I am on my own, so I'm being very careful. I can't hear anything that suggests to me that there is any kind of danger. Just a room. Look at this. Now, there's a very strange feature here, which I don't know, could have been some kind of a weird drain or something maybe, or some kind of a tunnel. It's clearly had a gate on each side, one as obviously rotted away at some point. That one over there. Wow. What have we here? Lots of arches, which I'm guessed was some kind of storage at some point. Now there's something here, look, which has been bricked up at some point and has got a strange kind of manually operated key or pump or electric starter of some description. Maybe that was to burn something in to provide heat, or which goes up this pipe to somewhere, leads upstairs somewhere. As you can see, this has clearly been bricked up at some point, and I'm guessing that is someone's attempt to probably get in. So let's have a look a little bit further. I think we may actually be at the end. Yes, sadly I think we are at the end. So once again, that's been bricked up at some point. Who knows what could have been beyond there? Who knows? And another one of those kind of strange, may have been a drain or something there. Let's go back and find the little walkway kind of tunnel place that I did, just to get an idea. I am probably no more than 50 yards inside here. I'm just going to switch the torch off so that you can see exactly how black it is in here. There you go. 50 yards inside here, and it is absolutely pitch black. But look at this place. I don't know what these weird tank things are here. Let's just see if we can see anything on there. What does it say? Well, if anybody's got any idea what this is for, it's very odd. Very odd. Doesn't really give any kind of clue. There's no sort of danger signs or anything on there, but I'm guessing it must have been some kind of pressurised vessel. To give you an idea of its size, it's probably half the size of the oil drums that people cut in half to make their barbecues with and things. Right. Back out towards the entrance. This place is so dark. So dark. And it's lucky I've got my little emergency torch with me. Otherwise we wouldn't be filming anything in here. So, let's look at this old massive flagstone kind of floor. Wow. This must have taken some building when it was built at the time. So you can see the entrance there now. Right. Let us try this bit here. Now you can see there clearly is some electrical conduit which is all falling on the floor there. You see that just there. But That was obviously for... There are some lights on the wall which are clearly not there now, and they are now all smashed and there's no bulbs in them. Every so often there are these, like, I suppose they're kind of like old vent holes or turret holes or something, but they go a long, 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 long way. I can't even see, this is above head height for me, but there's some kind of, you know, whatever it is, a void, a tunnel, service duct, and then you get strange things like this, which seems to be a hole in the wall. It's clearly been bricked up at some point, lots and lots and lots of condensation, but it's got a wooden frame. Look at this. Right, I'm going to have to pause because there's somebody at the entrance, and don't want to make sure that I don't kind of get caught by anything unusual. Bear with me. Right, everyone, part two. I was interrupted there by somebody at the entrance. The guy, whoever it was clearly just doing some fly tipping, so I'll just let him get on with it and I'll keep out of his way. So we were saying that there's some kind of, whatever this is here, duct or entrance or, you know, and it's got a wooden frame. It's been bricked up, but also if you look up here through the hole, you can see something there which has got some kind of electrical connection or something, and well, it looks like telephone wires, and you can see there is a room through there. There is clearly another huge room in there. I don't know, it's going to be difficult for me to show you this, but I don't know what you can see up there. There's another huge room in there. I can't seem to get to that, but let's continue along here. I honestly think this is going to be a dead end, but I don't know, it might not be. Someone's chucked some paint on the floor and been having themselves a little beer there. Let's carry on, being very careful, of course, and quiet. There's another one of those things there to the... Oh, here we are. Wow. Right, just having a look around with the torch, make sure I am on my own. Look at this thing here. Wow. That is huge. That's a huge piece of steel. Probably used for some kind of railing or something. But let's carry on. What else can we see? Huge concrete floor again. And on our right here, there's some more of those strange tanks. And they have some kind of hose that I'm guessing that hose connects onto the top of this tank with this clamp system. Maybe it's a filter so that they can lock themselves in and be supplied with fresh air or filtered air. Let's quickly look. Wow, I've just noticed this goes on and on. Let's go down here. Lots of junk in the place, but there's a huge door. Huge door here, look. steel and concrete. Look at those fastenings on there. They are made not to be got into or not to be opened externally. Look at that. Wow. Lots more of this solid steel stuff here. Okay, let us go this way, back in the direction we came from. Why is it you always find an abandoned microwave in these places? Look at that. Lots of chairs. Now, I think, wow, look at this. Look at this. Wow. A little bit lost for words really. I can't believe I've kind of found this place. I'll keep the video a little bit short because I think it needs to be explored in more detail. Definitely when I've got a better torch. Starting to smell some fumes. Smells a bit like paint, so I'll just be careful. Just seems to be lots and lots of smashed glass and things, so seem to be like chambers, and this is pretty much the same as where I was standing a few seconds ago. They've obviously had lighting in here at some point. But it's not so easy doing this with the crap $3.99 Asda torch. But we're gonna go on, and this looks like the end of the line. Very echoey, but this is bigger than the others. Lots of plug sockets on the walls. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of plug sockets. Mr. Ninja. I wonder what the ninja was doing in here. There's lots of these ducts everywhere. Apologies for the echo. Lots of old plug sockets. Switches. Some kind of, don't know what this is. I would think that is some kind of earth point. I think that may be a big earth cable there, which goes externally, so that you can oh no, it's an antenna. That is an antenna connection. This echoes really bad. I'm going to try and get away from this corner. Look at this. Wow. What have we found here? Well, it's just broken glass and paint, which is probably, look at this. This, you probably can't tell, this is actually a rotten old chair made of foam, so badly decomposed that it's the material itself has kind of rotted away. The obligatory folding chairs in the corner here, which there seems to be quite a few of those around in here. Now this, if you remember, the other side I showed you like a telephone connection hanging down. That's the other side of it. And once again, some kind of a very old breaker box there. Right, well that was a short video. I'm gonna make my way out because, as I said, this needs to be further explored with better torches and equipment than what I have with me today. Pleased that the echo has now disappeared, but there are lots and lots of, I don't know how much you can see this detail in here. This goes on and on and on. Look at this. It's really, I've never seen anything like it. It's like a void. But what was it for? Was it insulation or... and I don't mean insulation like for your central heating. I mean insulation against a blast or something, or... If you can see here as well, everything is dripping wet. There's lots and lots of condensation in here. We'll try and see if we can see this ceiling again. Look at this. You probably can't see it. This torch is so bad. It's an Asda special. But everything is dripping wet. Huge arched ceiling with lots and lots of hooks and eyes and God knows what. You know. Look at this. You can see how damp everything is. It's the condensation. It's quite cool in here. I wouldn't say it's chilly. It's very cool. And I would say the temperature is probably maintained pretty much year round. So watch our footing. Where we go. Yeah, it's pretty, not a fantastic amount of stuff in here, but I can only guess this has got to be some kind of filtration system for supplied or pressurised air. That's what I'm guessing. Probably not heated air, but definitely filtered, and I think those things are actually filters. Not that thing in the middle, that's clearly a car tyre, but those things must be filters, which I'm guessing must have had or have still some kind of lifespan. And there's clearly an electrical supply to these things, and they rotate in a certain direction. They've got some kind of, I don't know what that thing is there, but it connects to a wire that goes into it, goes up here. There's all kinds of little parts where you can close valves on and off, I'm guessing. And shit, something touched me. Hopefully that was the back of my shorts. Right. If something's touching me, that's a signal for me to get out. As I said, this was a kind of emergency short video with a crappy disposable Asda torch. What do we see? Sorry about this, guys, I'm trying to film and look where I'm going at the same time with a very inadequate light source. But there we go. And whilst I'm doing this little video, I'm going to give a couple of shout outs here for some of the people that I follow on YouTube and inspire me to try and get some of these videos done. First of all, I'm going to start, and I shouldn't do this really because everybody does it. Let's talk about the secret vault, Matt. I hope you get a chance to watch this, Matt. You may know that this is one of my novice attempts. Secret vault, there we go. We're also going to talk about, look at all this old cable. Some of my local explorers where I live, we can see the exit now, so we do still have a good way out. I've just seen something on up here. I don't look at this. What are these things? These things are on one side of the wall and they're screwed onto the wall. Who knows what they are? Leave it in the comments. It may be a filter of some description or a light fitting, but it doesn't look like a light fitting. Very odd. It's designed in a specific way. So, yeah, so where were we? Shout out. Secret Vault, Matt. Exploring Within. Vacant Haven. Abandoned Explorer. Abandoned World Explorer. The Bearded Explorer, I'm giving a shout out to. And of course, Vacant Haven, Hidden Histories with Ray. And shout outs to all those guys. You're the ones that are giving me the inspiration to do these videos. You may recognise this location. I know some of you have been here, but maybe not in this particular part. So, and I believe actually that how I managed to get in here, I think if I remember rightly, I think that was actually blocked off when you did your visit, so you may recognise it. I want to just go back to the other side of this wall where I just saw those strange fittings. I can see that those strange fittings that were up there, this is the other side. So they clearly have a purpose, and that's ducting of some description there. Let's just have a look at 22 VFF with a big red cross through it. Anybody know what that means? Something local? Okay. I'm not going to film the exit, guys, so it's a bit of a thing with these kind of videos. You don't show your entrance and exit unless, of course, it's blatantly obvious and everybody knows where it is. But this particular one, I'm going to keep this one quiet. You can see daylight there. That's clearly the way that I came in, but that is not the actual entrance and exit. That is further on from there. But anyway, very short video. Hope that was okay for a little starter. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to bring you some more. As I say, it's Exploring Above, and we are today, of course, on the ground. Like and subscribe. Bye for now.